Hey there, this is guitarist Eric Skye, and that's a tune of mine called Blues for Frieda. Blues for Frieda is a 20-bar blues in the key of G minor. I originally recorded it with my duo partner Mark Goldberg on our album Artifact, where he played with no capo and I used a capo. And that's something that we've done a lot, kind of bake some interesting voicings into the cake from the get-go. So this is based on just some really simple chords. The main part, the A part of this tune, if you will, the first 8 bars and the last 4 bars are based on the following chords. Just E minor, and then C, and then B7, and then it kind of goes back to E minor. And then because I can never leave well enough alone, I've sort of expanded the chords just a little bit. So we're going to take that E minor and the note, the second fret of the 4th string, we're going to just raise it up one whole step, that's 2 frets, and make it an E minor add 9, because we're adding an F sharp, which is the 9th of the scale. So what I came up with was this very simple, just, E, G, E, B, very simple, just right out of the notes of E minor. So if we think of that as a sentence or a question, then the answer, or the second sentence, was E, G, E, B, A. And then the third sentence is the original sentence, or original question. So extra sidebar, on a technique note, the thing that I'm thinking about a lot is my right hand being sort of like the faders on a mixing console. And it's like the third finger in particular, which is usually where the melody is, the highest voice. Not always, but usually. I'm just kind of leaning into that. I'm pushing that fader a little. Let's get into the tune a little bit more. So the next 4 bars is basically the same thing, slight variation of the melody. So now the melody is going to go. Really, I'm just changing the last word of that sentence, the last note. And then the next part is the same as the first 4 bars. Same. So that's a little lesson there too. I mean, I tend to do things pretty simple, like simple melodies. If you think about it, the restatement of that whole 4 bars, only one note changed. And yet, things are progressing a little bit. So step 1 would be I'll just talk about the first section. Step 1 is to just be really clear that you've got 4 beats of E minor, 4 beats of C major, 4 beats of B7, and then finally 4 beats of E minor 7 again. So step 1, you got the chords, hands down, and you're good. Step 2 is you want to have that melody. So improvisation shouldn't be just, in my opinion, like, okay, the tune is over, now I'm going to show you everything I know about guitar playing. It's still the tune. So this thing, that little simple theme, or whatever the tune is, it could be Happy Birthday, whatever it is, like having that in your mind, being able to sing it, maybe practice playing it in a couple different octaves so you can reference it in different neighborhoods on the guitar. Take a second and play from E to E with your F sharp. Look at that, I can do it. So that's the scale that I'm using. So a good little exercise before you try to do something like this is to play that scale, but pause. So imagine you're making a sentence, but these are going to be your commas and periods on the E's. And then take the same scale, not a new scale, the same scale, same guitar, same everything, but start and end on C, but pause on those C's.